Hello guys and welcome back to another video. Thank you so much for joining me today. I am gonna do a power hour speed clean today. I love nothing more than cleaning against the timer. I find it so motivating. The thought that I could get all my cleaning done and kind of beat the timer and get everything done in my list in this compact little hour is just perfect. So what I have done is I put a little list together on my phone of all the things that I would like to get done within the next hour. Now it's a very random list. There's not kind of any continuity. It's kind of just here, there and everywhere. But they're kind of little jobs that have been in my head for the last week or 2 weeks or maybe 3 weeks, a little while. I just haven't got done. So I've just put them all into this note in my phone and I'll just tick them off as I go, because if you're anything like me, if it's in my head, it gets really I can find it quite overwhelming. If I can get it written down and taken effectively out of my head, then I find that really helps. So over the last couple of weeks, I've just been putting little cleaning jobs that aren't really worth doing a whole video on, just into this little list, thinking actually, yeah, I could get all of that done within an hour. So instead of just thinking about it, I might as well just crack on. So what I'm gonna do is place a timer on my phone for an hour and then just tick off as we go. And I thought, maybe bring you guys along. So anyway, hope you enjoy. If you're new here, hi, my name is Lou. Thank you so much for joining me. I would really love it if you wouldn't mind liking and subscribing to this video. It really helps my little small channel. I'll stop vlogging now. So as always, what power hour be complete without a load of washing? Although I have learned that when I'm filming, putting on the washing machine at the beginning of a clean is never the best thing to do, because you guys often can't hear me because obviously the washing machine is still going. But what I am going to do is just get it in the machine so that I don't forget about it. I think I've spoken about these in a couple of videos, but really loving these laundry sheets at the moment from Ocean Saver. So they come in you get two, you just tear them in half. One goes in the bottom of the drum, then your laundry goes on top, and then one goes in the top. So I will just leave that there. I actually need to add some fabric conditioner, but I will just leave that there so that I can remember to do it at the end of this power hour. So we are now on the floor. I've just put an old towel down because I need to clean these boots. Look at the state of them. We went out at the weekend and where we went was a little bit muddy after dark. So I just need to give these a quick once over. So what I have got here to do that is just a bowl of soapy water. It's just warm water with quite literally a dash of washing up liquid. I've got one of those kitchen taps that's got a jet thing on it. So if I put anything with washing up liquid in it, even if it's a pea-sized amount, it creates so many bubbles. So that's great. I've got a scrubby thing, which I always just keep aside for sort of outdoor things and shoes and bits and bobs like that. And I have got some baby wipes. So all I'm gonna do, in fact, I'm gonna tilt the camera down so you guys can actually see. All I am gonna do is just use the soapy water to start with, just to very lightly scrub the areas of the boots that are a little bit muddy. It comes off super easily. I say I'm filming this on a Monday, I did this on Friday night, so it hasn't been on here too long, but we'll just give them a quick scrub over. And then when they're all looking all soapy, obviously I could just rinse them off with clean water, but I haven't got a bucket for clean water, so I'm actually just gonna use a baby wipe just to get the suds off, because if you don't get the suds off, it can sometimes leave a bit of a tide mark, which obviously we do not want. But yeah, that is super duper easy. And there we have it, all clean and shiny again. You would never know. They're not too wet, because obviously I only sort of put the water where it really needed to be, but I'll just leave them to dry and they should be fine in a couple of hours. So I've just come into the living room, and this is such a tiny little job, and it's just one of those little niggly jobs I'm gonna be so pleased to get done after today. But little scent hack, if you're just looking for your home just to smell sort of constantly fresh, I hang where you can't see these little, organza bags. I just got these on Amazon. They're really inexpensive. You might have seen them, people use them for wedding favors and things like that. But I put in some form of in laundry scent boosters. So the ones I've got at the moment are the Lenore ones. So these smell so good. Obviously I put them in my laundry as well, sometimes, not all the time, but in these little bags, they smell so good. So I'm just gonna go get rid of these because these don't smell fresh anymore. And then I will replace them with some fresh ones, and they last, I don't know, these have been up 2 months, and they still smell. They don't smell so strong, but they still smell good. So they do last a little while, but yeah, it's just nice. You've got those little bits. So I have one on the end of each curtain pole. I've got some of them on the back of door handles that would never be shut and things like that. So it's just that constant kind of smell, if you know what I mean. So that has now got the fresh scent boosters in. So I'm just gonna rehang that one, and then I will do the one down here as well. And then in the cushions, I like to hide a little tumble dryer sheet. I don't know if I've got one in here actually. Did I take it? Yeah, I think I've taken it out. So the tumble dryer sheets I'm using at the moment are the Knorr tumble dryer sheets. I don't have a tumble dryer, but I do like to buy these because firstly, they're great little like static pads. They're quite good for like kind of dusting, if you know what I mean. They're great static pads, but obviously, oh, they just smell so fresh. So what I like to do is kind of just hide them in the cushion covers, because then whenever someone sort of like sits down, it releases this lovely like fresh smell of the little tumble dryer sheets. So there's one, I think this has got, yes, this has got an old one in it, so I'll just take that out. Yeah, that doesn't smell anymore. That's been in there, I would say 3 to 4 weeks, maybe a month, something like that. So yeah, that's kind of how long it lasts. And I just line it in, zip it back up. No one knows any different. And I just do this to all the cushions. Oh, that was got an old one in. I just do this to all the cushions in the living room. I don't know if there's any better smell than fresh laundry, and doing this means that your living room constantly smells like fresh laundry, and that feels like a complete winner to me. Now, next up on my list is to clean my kettle. So I actually descaled this in the week, which is why I now know that the outside needs to clean, but the inside is fine. Now, I get only on one side, so I think I now know why. Can you see? I don't know if this is going to focus. Let me move my face. I get this kind of green line along the bottom of the kettle on this side. I don't get it anywhere on this side. This is the side that kind of faces out in the kitchen. So I think I've worked out that it is probably like, you know, when I'm spraying down the surfaces, and it's probably like maybe product residue or something like that, but you can't see it that much, but I know it's there, so it's enough to trigger me, so we're gonna get rid of it. So what I'm gonna use to do that is the Pink Stuff paste. I've just got a Pink Stuff cloth and the Pink Stuff scrubber, because I feel like this is just a great little combo for it. So that is what we're going to do next. Trying to find an angle where you guys can see what's going on, but I can still get to it is harder than you may think. So I'm just put a bit of Pink Stuff paste on the end of the scrubber, and I'm literally just gonna go for it. And then I'm just gonna dampen this microfiber cloth, and we can wipe it off and hope that greenness has come away. Moment of truth. Right, so it's come off down this end, but this end needs another little bit more. Let's do that again. There we go, perfectly clean. And then I will just keep rinsing this out, because I love the Pink Stuff cleaning paste, but it kind of can get a bit everywhere, obviously. So if you're using a cloth with it on, chances are it will end up everywhere. So just be careful if you are using it to keep rinsing out your cloth, and then you will absolutely love it. So now that my kettle is all clean again, there's just a little hack that I wanted to share with you guys, because I really like to do this on a clean kettle. Take a sheet of kitchen roll, I kind of fold it up a bit so it's a bit thicker, and then I take whichever concentrated disinfectant I've got on the go. It can be anything from Sephora to Fabulosa to Astonish, but today I have got the Astonish Lavender Haze, and I literally just put a little drop on the kitchen roll, and then because obviously my kettle's now clean, I just wipe it over the outside of my kettle, and then every time this gets warm, so every time you boil it, it just emits this really lovely scent. I don't put it anywhere near the spouts. You know, there's nothing to say it's bad for you, but I'm not prepared to risk it. I just put it on the bits that obviously go nowhere near the hot drink. So yeah, we now have a descaled from earlier in the week. No green sludgy stuff on my kettle, and it smells of lavender haze. That sounds like a winner to me. Okay, time to move on to the sink, because this has not been cleaned since breakfast and washing up this morning. Also, can you guys see how ooey my backsplash is? Like, honestly, I wiped this down yesterday. That's how bad it's got literally in one day. So, oops, just because I got it out, because I was obviously using it on the kettle, I'm just gonna go over all the little crevices to the sink. So round the plug hole, round the tap, round this little bobbly bit with the Pink Stuff cleaning paste and the Sonic, and then I will go over with a cream cleaner, scrub across this backsplash, and then it will all be shiny. And then I'm just gonna add cream cleaner to all the other bits, and then I am of course going to wipe it all down with my sink cleaning Dishmatic, which I just need to kind of activate first. Now, I've got numerous pairs of washing up, well I say numerous, I have 2 pairs of washing up gloves. No, I have 3. I have one for kind of like kitchen things, so washing up, cleaning the sink, that kind of thing. One for the bathroom, and then one for what I call like outside icky jobs. So if I need to wear gloves to like, I don't know, clean shoes or like clean something in the garden, then I have the gloves for that. My washing up gloves got a big hole in last night, so I don't have any kitchen cleaning gloves right now. I'm going to Sainsbury's a bit later, so I will have some very soon, but I'm just wondering how on earth I'm going to get all this product off without gloves, because I really hate touching. Like, I would never go in with a, if I can avoid it, I wouldn't clean a sink with a cloth without gloves on, but we're a bit stuck now because I started this sink clean without forgetting that I didn't have the gloves. But anyhow, just know that I'm cringing when I touch a cloth in a minute. And then I'm just gonna, finish off this sink clean with going over it all with a microfiber cloth. I don't actually use a stainless steel spray, which I used to. I just can't really find one in all the sort of places I've looked in recently, so I feel like that is something I could definitely do with adding to my little cleaning collection. So I thought I would just put you on a time lapse for the next bit, because this is supposed to be a speed clean, and all this chatting is making this not a speed clean for me. So what I'm going to do, just because you might not be able to see it very clearly, is, hold on, there we go, sorry, put a capful of the Astonish disinfectant in this side of the sink. I am then just going to tidy up. I've just got bits obviously on the side from this morning. Tidy up, wipe the sides down, leave my Dishmatic to soak, my washing up brush to to soak, and the head of this pink stuff scrubby thing to soak in the disinfectant, just so I know they're all clean again.
Sometimes what you want ain't what you need. Sometimes letting go can make your heart bleed. Sometimes the road ahead seems dark as night.
Okay, now this is the bit that I've been most excited to do. It's been on my list for a few weeks now, so I just thought we'd crack on with it today. I am going to deep clean my stairs with the Aquajet Pro. I've just hoovered them. Oh, I missed a bit. I've just very badly hoovered them, but now I'm trying to go over them and see what I can suck out these stairs, because they have not been deep cleaned in a long, long time. Now this comes with a number of different heads. I think I'm just going to be lazy and go for the big one, because also I can cover more surface area then. So let's get going with this. We all know that the best bit about all these kinds of things is actually just the water dump, so promise I will show you that. Here it is, the bit that everyone waits for. To be honest, disappointingly, I don't think it looks that bad. I mean, dirtier than it should be, but I kind of wish it was a bit darker, not gonna lie. Being totally honest, I do only have 6 minutes left on the timer, but I'm gonna give myself another 5 minutes, because obviously I've been filming and chatting and moving the camera, so that takes up some time. And I just wanna hoover downstairs and mop downstairs. I think like 10 minutes should be enough for that. there we have it. I have absolutely run over by a few minutes, but the house is feeling much, much more clean and fresh for Monday morning, and that's exactly how we want it to be right now. So I promise you, if you're lacking a little bit of cleaning motivation, stick on a timer. It does not have to be for an hour. Sometimes I set myself like 10-minute timers and I'm like, come on Lou, you can do more than this. But actually, sometimes it's all I have the energy or time or want to do that day. Sorry, this angle is not particularly flattering. So I'm going to leave it here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!